In this video, I'm going to share specific strategies and ways in which everyday people like us can leave a legacy for the next generation to come and leave them inspired. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I share a fun fact at the beginning of each video and one at the end. So the beginning of the video fun fact is that when we went to Disney World, of all the parks that we visited in Orlando, Florida, my favorite was Epcot, and I can't wait to go back and check out Epcot some more. My name is Rosanna, and I'm a public school administrator, and I also have a website called efficiencyandorganization.com. One of the pages on my website is about legacies, specifically about that. The reason why I like to talk about this topic is because when my dad passed away at the age of 43, I kind of got a sense of how short life is. And I'm now at the age of 41 and I'm thinking about, okay, what am I gonna leave behind when it's my turn to die, you know? And I feel like we all need to kind of think about that on our legacy. See, before, legacy used to be known for like what kind of property you're gonna leave behind, what kind of money you're gonna leave behind. People of all walks of life can leave a legacy because legacy is not just for celebrities. Yes, there are people who are rich and famous who we look up to, but we can also be some of those people for the people who we come in contact with in everyday life. We can also leave a positive impact upon others around us. I wrote an article that's on the website, and I'm going to have the link for it at the bottom in the description box on this topic, that has statistics, that has really nice infographics, a lot of awesome stuff. What I'll do is share the strategies, just go right into them. But if this is a topic of interest to you, please click on the link, go to the article, and you'll get a lot more from it, okay? Okay, so here's the first thing you might want to do. If you have always dreamed of being your own boss, start a small side business. Because by doing that, what you're doing is showing the people around you that they can also pursue their dreams. They can also pursue their goals. So you can do something like that. Start small, but do it in a very organized, systematic, researched way. So that way you can increase your chances of succeeding. And guess what? Maybe one day when you're not around anymore, you can leave that business to the next generation to come. So that's one idea. Inspire others by pursuing your goals and starting your own business. Another idea, if you're a family person, why don't you put some kind of an event, family event together once a month? Just schedule it, and you know what? Give those dates to your family members in January. Say, okay, for the rest of the year, these are the days that we're gonna have an event. Maybe you could do it as a potluck event, so that way it's not like a big cost to you and everybody contributes to the food and the drinks. But you know what? That's an idea. That's a way that you could be remembered. That's building a legacy. The third idea I'm going to share with you. This one is like one of the ones I want to do. Build a small library at home. So if you can, get some shelves going, nothing expensive. I think IKEA might have some really good ones that you can look at that are reasonable. You can even have somebody build it for you. So create like a library, a small library in your own home. That's super inspirational. What'll happen is the young people who come to visit you and the pictures that you share online, it'll show how much books are of value to you, and that'll inspire other people to also pursue reading and do more reading, because we do need more of that nowadays. Idea number 4, donate money to causes, even if it's in small amounts, like libraries and shelters and conservation efforts. And guess what? If you have coworkers, if you have friends and people around you who see that you're being generous and you're donating to these causes, maybe it'll get them excited about going and possibly volunteering and donating themselves. Idea number 5, cultivate relationships. So what you could do is in your planner, in your calendar, make it like a systematic effort to every month write one card to like an old friend. You can even do it on social media. Do a small check-in, 1 to 2 a month. Because you know what? It's all about people helping people. And one day when you're not around anymore and you're not doing it anymore, you'll still be remembered. People will remember that you always checked in on them and you always cared about them and you always wanted the best for them. One of my pet peeves is when we form relationships. Let's say we go to an event, we talk to someone, we think it's like we kind of hit it off, we think it's going to be a great relationship, and then as soon as like the event's done, we never see that person again, and that's not good. You know, we have to, like, the relationships that we build with people, and I'm not talking about like romantic relationships, no, like friendships and business relationships, those need to grow and be cultivated. And so I have a form that I will put in the description box. It's what I use. It's an Excel sheet. And basically I go and write down like the numbers of people, phone numbers, emails, so that way I could just touch base with them, checking on them, liking their photos, asking them how they're doing. Idea number 6, if you have a passion for doing something, it could be anything. It could be building things out of wood. It could be sewing. It could be salsa dancing. What you could do is put like small classes together completely free of charge and teach the younger generation how to do the same things. Like, for example, one of the things that I know that I'll remember my grandma for forever and ever and ever is her cooking. And she has taught some of her cooking abilities to her daughter and to us, you know. And so if there's something that you love doing, share it with the younger generation because they'll remember you for it. And that's what legacy is all about. Idea number 7, traveling. Set goals to travel to places, because that's another, besides reading, in my opinion, traveling is another thing that needs to be done more. And so you can inspire others by getting out of your comfort zone and going and seeing places. You know how many times I've seen pictures on social media myself of like friends going to like Yellowstone and going to Zion, and I go, you know what, I want to do the same. And that's what it's about, right? It's like if you do it, you go out, then it's going to inspire others to do this. Idea number 8. Let's say you're unhappy with where you are, your place of work. Make a change, but do small changes that'll make a big change. For example, start acquiring skills that'll help set you on the right path to get a promotion. Get the education, get the resumes and all those things going to make the change and to be happier in a different position, different organization. Because by you doing it, it'll inspire other people to do it too. On the website, I have 24 ideas like the ones I shared in this video that you can see, you can look at. Again, the link is in the description box. But basically what I talk a lot about is these kinds of consistent, planned, organized ways of doing things in every aspect of life, personal life, careers, if you're a teacher, if you're a student, if you're a small business owner. So if you do go on the website, if you could subscribe there, I only send an email once a month, and it's like a resource guide, and everything that I've kind of tried to share throughout the month, I put into one document and I share it with you. You can subscribe to the channel, I would love that, and you can even hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified when new videos come out. I really appreciate you being with me, and I will catch you in the next video.